Welcome everyone to my Triplemania 33 review. I'm giving you this review because, you know, Triplemania, I watched it and it's also now under the WWE umbrella, and I've really been enjoying that sort of stuff. I think it was very fun, Triplemania overall, and I'm just going to give you my quick opinions on each match and what I thought of the event as a whole. Firstly, we're going to go on to the Copa Bardhelm match. I think it was very good. I really enjoyed it. It had plenty of notable moments with Omos returning and coming out to win it. It had some WWE superstars along with some AAA talent. Microman being in the match was phenomenal. Now also the shortest wrestler to ever be shown on a WWE content. Some legends returning and stuff like that. One of the problems I had as well, they brought Otis out with the theme song of Chad Gable saying shush, which I thought was a little bit weird because I thought, oh my god, Chad Gable's coming out. And then all of a sudden Otis did, but that's fine. And overall, I think it was a very good match. Next is Igor de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus El Macias. This match ended in Wagner defeating Macias. I think it was decent. Being 49, Macias still moves around the ring quite well, but I don't think it was something too special. I think it was probably one of the worst matches of the night, but you know, we get that because there are plenty better. That's my only reasoning for it. So overall, all right, but probably one of the not so enjoyable matches. Next match, you got the Judgment Day versus Lola Vice, Mr. Iguana, and Hamburguesa. I sort of enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Demonito being brought out by Finn Balor. You know, the return of the demon. I thought that was really cool. Massive fan of Finn, so I mean, to be honest, that brings up my opinions on most of the matches as a whole anyway. The Judgment Day did defeat the trio of Vice, Iguana, and Hamburguesa. I did think there was some pretty notable moments. Lola Vice countered Rodriguez into an armbar, that was really cool. And it was a very decent six-man tag match. It wasn't perfect, it was just fun. That was what I'm going to go with on that match. It was just a very fun match. Next match I'm going to talk about is Los Garzas versus Pagano and Psycho Clown. This was a street fight for the AAA titles. This took place and Psycho Clown and Pagano defeated Los Garzas to take their AAA tag team titles back. The entrance outfits of Los Garzas were awesome. I really thought that was a proper thing, and Pagano and Psycho Clown would be a very good tag team in WWE if the company wants them. So I think this is maybe a moment that could sort of alley-oop that into the WWE, and I'm not disappointed with the result. It was a very solid match. The next match is Flamma versus Fabi Apache versus Natalya. I think the way they presented Natalya in her entrance and this match was very good. Rey Mysterio came out and gave a promo before it. He inducted Conan into the AAA Hall of Fame. I thought that was really cool, and Natalya was wearing different gear, and, you know, I prefer it to her bright pink get-up, you know? The crowd did give the ref some heat when he was very slow to make a count, with Flamma then defeating Apache and Natalya, retaining her title. Overall, I think it was another solid match. There was no 10 out of 10s on this card, really, you know, but, you know, I predicted the result as well. Sadly, you didn't see my predictions video because I didn't get it edited in time to get it out before it happened, so there's no point uploading it. But, yeah, other than that, yeah, very good match, and fun, again, I think, as well. So, yeah, the next match and the main event was Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano, who's totally not Ludwig Kaiser, but, you know, that's fine. This saw Vikingo defend his AAA Mega Championship, and Vikingo defeated Dom Lee and Americano. AJ Styles costed Dom, who was about to win the match, and my only problem with that is, I don't know, I really thought Dom was going to win. Maybe they'll make him win it on Worlds Collide soon coming up, but I think Dom did deserve to win that match, and that crowd was booing Vikingo, despite him being a babyface. It was proper loud, like, he was getting some heat. Dragon Lee had a few hard bumps as well during the match, so I wouldn't say it was an amazing main event. It was a very solid match, I think. Everyone had a special entrance for the bout as well. Dragon Lee, one of the coolest things I've ever seen people wear to the ring. Those dragon wings were awesome, and the commentary, we lost that about halfway through the match after Vikingo collided with the table, which is a bit disappointing, but, you know, it is what it is. I think the only bad thing about that match was Dom not winning. Overall, though, I think it was a very fun Triplemania. I think I actually laughed out loud the most with the Mr. Iguana and Demonito face-off, Finn Balor versus him. You know, that was proper funny. That's sort of my highlight of the whole event. And yeah, overall, a very good Triplemania, certainly better than last year's. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and tell me what you thought about Triplemania as well, please. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.